And let's go. Hello beautiful people, my name is Jane and you're welcome back to another video on my channel. Today I've been struggling with my earpiece and my microphone. None of them is working today, and so I will be talking like this, and let's just do this video. Okay, we have to do this video. And here I have my cat here. She is looking straight in my eyes. Alright, so on today's video I will be talking about something very important, and also that concerns two different countries. Okay, that is Nigeria and China. So these are the two, I'm just gonna put the differences between these two countries that I personally have noticed over the years here. I've been here for 4 years, in case you don't know. And if you're just tuning into my channel for the first time, I am Jane Bernard, and I'm an expert here in China, and I've been here for 4 years. I will talk about a whole lot in this video, so yes, I will do that after the introduction. Okay, I'm gonna see you in 3, 2, 1, and let's do it. We are back here. Yes, that is my cat talking as usual. On my video, she's more like a guest on my videos, so whatever. Okay, so this is gonna be another sit-down video, and this is not a podcast. This is a similarity and difference video. So I will be talking about the differences between these two countries that I personally have noticed. And in case you cannot hear me, I will put the captions like on the screen so we can all read. I'll make sure I translate in Chinese as well, so in case there are Chinese people watching this at this moment. So in case you're in China or probably Nigeria or anywhere in the world, and you're probably thinking about this topic, okay, here is a video for you. Without further ado, I'm just gonna dive into the first difference. Okay, so one difference I noticed here in China that I did not notice in my country probably is that, okay, I've got a lot of noise going on around me, so pardon me for that as well. So another one, the first difference is the fact that we're not used to, greetings. Like, okay, for example, in Nigeria, like in the morning when you wake up and you have like your people in the house, okay, they actually do that here in China, but it's not so common here. Like you say good morning, good afternoon, something like that. So it's not something that is very common here in China, and I'm not sure how I'm gonna feel like not doing that back in Nigeria, maybe when I go back, but I hope I don't do that. I would not do that. Okay, I know myself and I know I will not do that. So, and sometimes I actually say like good morning here, and just not to get that thingy away from me. So yeah, that is number one difference that I personally have noticed. And number two is that the spitting on the floor. Okay, I'm not sure I've actually seen that in Nigeria, but maybe like that's more like if really you cannot hold the mucus within, that's when probably you like spit it out. But here it's more like a culture. I don't know if it's a culture, if I should call it culture, because culture is a big thing. Culture is something like a people's way of life, right? That's the definition of culture. But I'm not sure what I could just classify it as here, but bruh, it is so much here. So this is number two difference, and yup, you are not gonna see that in Nigeria. And no, I don't like it, and I'm not sure anyone likes it. And actually statistics shows that it is becoming lesser and lesser here in China. But if this is what they call lesser and lesser, then how would 20 years ago be? How would 10 years ago be today? So yeah, that is something I might never get used to, and I believe so that they stop it. Okay, so this is number 2, and number 3 on my list today is actually the looks. Okay, I might not overemphasize this. Okay, I'm not sure you want me to overemphasize this, but the look, Yoba. The looks are I don't know, like I've been here for just 4 years, but I don't know if I can put that into me, or I'm not sure if it's skin color thing. At this point, I actually feel like it's a foreigner thing, because even like I'm a brown skin tone with the blacks, the yellows, and the whites, the Caucasians, and the they also complain of the same thing, like being looked no one looks at you that much back home. I mean, I got to China, it's just so different from the other places in the world, and that is the difference I found out. And to be honest with you guys, these are differences that I am still up to today trying to adjust to, because because I'm not getting it at all. All right, so another difference that I think here, that I've noticed here in China, is that I get asked a lot of questions, even personal questions. But back then in Nigeria, no one asks you actually so much questions. And if already someone wants to ask you a question and he or she notices that you don't want to answer, they would just like, oh, it's like, don't answer, that's fine. But here in China, I feel like it's, I don't know if I would say they care about you, but like the cultural difference is just so much when it comes to this, because in fact in the Western world, you don't dare ask someone so many questions. I mean, that is too much. Sometimes they ask you, do you have a boyfriend? How much do you make? Do you like China more than your country? That is, bruh, like, stop it. You all should stop that question, please and please. Everyone loves their country more than any other country in the world. So your country, like China, you would probably come second, but everyone should love their country, and I believe that is not supposed to be your question to be asked. And another one is, do you want to go? Why do you want to? Not even do you want to? Why do you want to go back to your country? I feel you should stay in China, bruh. Like, bruh. So I'm just gonna keep it there. So that is another point. And then my next point, I'm not sure if this is the first, second, no, this is not the third, obviously, so probably this is the fourth. So I'm going to the fifth difference. I would say is the fact that let me think. Okay. I'm not sure why I'm gonna skip this, but I'm definitely gonna skip. I'm not gonna skip that. Okay, my mouth is rolling today. So yeah, it's the food. Obviously, it's the food. And I think I don't know if it's a province situation here in China, or probably the northern, because the northern side is way different from the life of the southern side of China. So in Nigeria, we don't cook with sugar, okay, sugar. But I noticed here in China that people use sugar to cook food, even tomato sauce. So I am not sure what the equation is there, but I'm not balancing it, and I don't want to balance it, because although it tastes great, like the sugar with the tomato and the eggs put together and all of that, sometimes they even fry the meat with sugar, they fry the potatoes with sugar. It tastes amazing, okay, but that is just a difference between these two countries. I'm not sure people use sugar to cook in Nigeria, or probably most African or Western countries, while they do here in China. So I feel like if you think that you've tasted something like sugar food, like sugar in the food, like real sugar, not salt here, real sugar, then you can comment in the comment section and we can talk about it. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna give 5 tips here today. So if you want me to give more, I will definitely do so probably in my next video, or I will kind of like make also the similarities of culture between Nigeria and China. All right, guys. So celebration of the Independence Day and Independence Day, National Day, and the Independence Day of Nigeria. I want to wish you guys happy Independence Day and 国庆节快乐. Bye.